Well, our next guest is a country music legend who's doing something really incredible tonight. Lacy J. Dalton is performing at Country for a Cause.
Yes, last year the event raised more than $70,000 for Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, and the turnout is expected to be even better this year. Welcome in.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to be here.
Yes.
What a great crew you have. Everybody at this place is so friendly. It was like coming home to family. It was really, and that's kind of how it is when I come back to Nashville now. It's like I come home and see my family, and which I don't get. I live way out west, and I don't get back here very often.
Well, we are glad to have you.
Oh, it's great to be here.
And we welcome you with open arms. Thank you so
and
much for that.
Thank you so much for that.
Tell us more about Country for a Cause and why this is so important to your heart.
Well, it's a really great event put on by really caring people. And it's, if you've ever been to a children's hospital, you know that if that's one place in this world you want to give back, that is certainly the place to do it. And this is a way to do it. And everybody who does this show, and it's just everybody that you've ever seen, comes in to do this because it's a joy to do, and it raises a lot of money for that wonderful hospital. And the people who show up are people. This year it's the Oak Ridge Boys and T.G. Shepherd and Kelly and Mo Bandy and Jimmy Fortune and just everybody you love. And it's nice for me because these are people that I've done hundreds of shows with over the years, and I only get to see them a couple times a year. So it's like coming home to family. That's how it feels.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so meaningful. Is there anything that maybe stood out from last year, that a memorable moment that you can share?
Oh, there were so many. There were so many. I was especially thrilled. I hadn't seen Terry Gibbs in a long time, and I don't know, you guys are young. Do you remember Somebody's Knocking, Should I Let Him In?
Yes.
That was Terry Gibbs' big song, and she sounds exactly as wonderful as she always did. And it was wonderful to see that, and everybody did. Everybody sounded great. The sound is great there, and the staff is great. The band is great. And we all sang at the end of the show the song that kind of has become an anthem for the songwriters here in Nashville. It was a song that was written for me by Tom Schuyler. It's called 16th Avenue. And so the whole crowd of all my friends got up and we all sang 16th Avenue together, because we've all lived it, and everybody who comes here to try to get a record deal comes here hoping that they can also, get a record deal and, have the dream for a while. This is where dreams are born.
It is, and you've been living that dream. But
oh, my whole life, I have to tell you, I had the funniest thing. I've been doing this for many decades now, and I went to the UPS store. I'm still laughing about this. Went to the UPS store, and the woman didn't know who I was, and she said, "Well, what do you do for a living?" And I said, "Well, I'm a singer-songwriter and a recording artist." And she goes, "Still?" Okay, life is a humbling experience every single day. But, I've had probably at least 50 years of being able to do what I love and what I always wanted to do. And to be able to say that after such a long career and still be having a good time is, it's good.
that is wonderful.
It's a good thing. Still.
And you've done much more than just music as well. Was it the wild horses that drew you to Nevada?
It was. It actually was. I went to visit a friend. I used to work all the casinos out there all the time, in Vegas and in Reno and around. And I went up, I would go to decelerate from the casino life. Once you've spent 2 or 3 weeks or a month in a casino, you're ready to decelerate. And I had a friend who lived up in the old town of Virginia City, and I was having tea with her. I went up to have tea with her one night, and we were sitting in this beautiful Victorian house looking out over the canyon. It was a very beautiful there. You can see 7 counties from Virginia City, Nevada. Wow. And I heard this sound, and I said to her, "What am I hearing?" And she said, "Listen, there's a horse coming." Oh. And this little herd of horses walked right up E Street in Virginia City. And at that moment, I thought, if these horses can be wild and free and walk up the streets of Virginia City, then maybe I can too. I want to live here. And it took me 3 years to find the place that I really wanted to live. But I finally found this wonderful house, and I'm still there. Yeah. And I'm still wild, and I'm still free, and so are a lot of the horses.
And doing great work out there. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was wonderful. You'll see Lacy J. Dalton and so many other great artists tonight for a wonderful cause. Country for a Cause kicks off at 3:30 this afternoon. Is that right? Maybe a little bit later at 3rd and Lindsley. Let's make that 6:30.
Are you guys going to limp in?
We hope to be there. Yeah, right.